In this video, I'm going to walk you through this RootMe room on TryHackMe. I deployed my attacking machine as well as this machine. So click on completed. Then we need to do some reconnaissance. So I'm going to use Nmap. Okay, I already connected to my machine through this terminal as well. So if I do Nmap, then give this private IP. I'm going to use -s and capital V's to get the versions as well. So it's going to ask how many ports are open. So if you look here, we got one port and two. So two ports are open. So click on that's a two. What version of Apache is running? So if you look here, it runs on Apache 2.4.29. So that's 2.4.29. Then what service running on port 22? So that usually SSH. Even you can check here, it says SSH. Find directories on the web server using GoBuster tool. So let's do that. So if I GoBuster, then I'm gonna -w, so that's a word list. So I'm gonna use word list under somewhere. It's under the directory. So I'm gonna use common.txt. Then use that's a URL. HTTP. Paste the private IP. Then I'm looking for directory, so I'm gonna put dir. So let's see. So if you look here, we got these many directories. So click on completed. It says what is the hidden directory. So if you look here, so it contains about 5 letters. So that's gonna be 5 panels. So let's do that. That's right. Okay, now let's try to visit that this IP with that. Let's do that. 10.10. Where's that? Oh, sorry. 10.10.117.68. So you could see this. So we just discovered directory / panel. Okay. So let's try to upload a file. So it seems we got some file in our directory somewhere. So if I click on browse, that's other locations /usr somewhere. Is that? And share. Okay, let's do this thing then. Just get the reverse shell PHP reverse shell. Just copy this code, just clone it on your attacking machine. So I'm gonna clone it here. So if I look here, pwd, so let me edit this reverse shell. So I'm gonna make it a small name, so just that makes easy for me. So I'm gonna, it could be code, just gonna call it code dot, okay, let's call it code dot image, code dot jpeg. Let's edit that file because we need to, oh, I'm sorry, I need to get into this directory. My bad. So if you do ls here, we got some code over here, PHP reverse shell. So I'm gonna call it as code.jpeg. Do ls. Then let's edit that file. So we need to change IP. So if you look in this. Oh, it doesn't have any in docs. Okay, that's fine. So we need to edit that IP to get the reverse shell. So if I look IP, is that okay? Let me check again. IP. Okay, that's over there. It's over there. Okay, so we need to edit this IP. So I'm gonna put our attacker machine IP. That's gonna be, if I click on here, so this one. Okay, paste the type. So I'm gonna use that 1234. That's, I'm fine with that port number. Just gonna save it. If I do pwd, that's under slash root code.jpeg. So let's jump into your browser again. Okay, we already clicked on browse, so cancel again. Click on browser. Sorry, browse other locations. That's under root directory. So go to root code.jpg and we need this one. Open and upload. So that's been uploaded successfully. If you look back here, we found the directories slash panel and we got slash uploads. So let's visit slash uploads now. That's a 10.10.11768 slash uploads. Okay, before that, just execute a netcat. So that's gonna get a reversal. So lvnp and port number 1234. So let's refresh this page. Still we didn't get any. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change this name code jpeg to code.phtml. Now let's re-upload that file. Browse, that's a code.phtml. Open it, upload. Okay, if I come back here, go back, if we refresh, we got that code phtml. Before running the clicking on that file, just run the reverse shell. That's a netcat lvnp on port number 1234. If I click on code now I got the reverse shell. If I do ls, okay, so let's check. We already got the shell. Okay, let's look for a user.txt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use find command. I'm looking for a type f, that's a file, and the name is user.txt. Oops, let's check that. It says okay, if you get this, sorry, I need to press the control C, so I need to rerun that file with a netcat. Okay, what I'm gonna do actually, so if I am gonna run command find on the slash directory, I'm looking for a file, so I'm gonna look for name, that's a user.txt, and if I get any error, so I'm gonna redirect it to the null point. So I don't see any errors now. Okay, that's under over there. So if I carry it out that file slash var www user.txt, now I got a code. Let's copy this code, paste it here. That's it. So now we need to escalate our privileges. So we have a shell. So we need to look for SUID. So what it does, if a file has some SUID bit, so even if you run it as a different user, still it executes as a that user intended. So for instance, if I have a file that that owner is Madhu, so if I logged into that machine as a different user, if I run this file as a different user, still it runs as a Madhu. So let's look for that file. So if I are you gonna look, just to find under root directory. So that's a SUID bit, so that's why we need to use Okay, we are looking for type F. Then I'm gonna look, we are not looking for any specific file. We don't have any file name, so so in this case we are using permissions, so we need to use /400. So if it's a SUID, so that's why we need to use 4, and the remaining we don't need to worry about the remaining permissions. So, and I'm gonna redirect errors to that /terminal, so I don't see any errors if I get permission denied. Okay, now if you, okay, we got these many files. It says search for a file with SUID permission. Which file is weird? It's okay. Which file is weird if you look into this? So we got this user bin Python, so we can run Python code by using this file. So let's see that. So before, okay, let's copy that path. That's the answer, because that's a Python one, so we can run any Python code. So let's see. Find a form to escalate your privileges. So if you look down, so even let's try to get into the root directory. It says can't cd to root because we don't have permissions on that. So well, so we need to run that file. So let's see that's how we're gonna do. If you click on in, so this says that search for gtf open. So let's see that gtf. Okay, that's a Python file we found, so I'll just look for Python. Okay, let's try to, it says we need to import this one. Let's see, let's run this. But if you type Python over here, it's not gonna work, because let's try that, because you don't have permission, nothing happened. So what you're gonna do, we need to specify the specific path user bin, so Python, then paste this stuff. Okay, syntax here, it says open /user/bin Python. That's what we found just now, so that looks good. Okay, let's try to import this by running this command straight away. Let's see. Yeah, it seems it's been run successfully. So now if you look for SUID bit, so just try to run this command. So we need to run this one, access. Then it, when you run this command, it's gonna print out the path. So instead of that, I'm gonna put the path, space that, then /user/bin/python. Yeah, that's fine. Then then run this command. So instead of this .python, just use the path. So I'm gonna copy this command, then I'm gonna run /user/bin/python and paste the command, execute. Okay, if I check ID, if I type who am I, so we are root now. So now I can get into that root directory because I'm a root user. I got the file, so then just content, I just look for the content of that file. That's a flag. So this is how you can escalate your privileges. Of course, this is a simple room though. Click on complete it. It's been done. That's it. Thank you for watching.